What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All T All Shade Basketball Wives Season 7 Episode 6 review. I am going to do my Love and Hip Hop review, but Basketball Wives just too good. I had to do this review first because tonight's episode was just off the motherfucking chain. Sit back and relax. We got a lot of shit to talk about. So we start off tonight's episode with where we left off in the last episode with all the girls following Cece outside. Cece tells, them, I'm not dumb. And Jennifer say, you want to sit up here and talk about your degrees? And Cece say, what does that have to do with how y'all act? I should be getting an apology. And I was like, somebody give this bitch a round of a motherfucking applause, because that is the question of the hour. What the fuck does me having a nursing degree have to do with the foul shit that you hoes did that you don't want to take responsibility for? But okay. So Jennifer said, you are not cool, and I don't ever have to see you again. I'm like, don't nobody want to see your Clydesdale looking ass neither, Jen. So Kristen jump in and say, I don't want to talk. I don't want to walk away. I don't want you to walk away when people are calling you dumb. If you're not dumb, then tell them you're not dumb. And I'm like, girl, who going to sit up here and argue with somebody about whether or not they dumb or not? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, Kristen. And my thing with Kristen is, this supposed to be your home girl. You have known this girl for I don't know how long, y'all family, and you sitting up there letting Jen call her dumb and disrespect her like you don't even know her, like y'all ain't got no history, like y'all not family. That's why I can't mess with Kristen, because you foul, you fugazi. Like, I can't deal with you. You fake. You trying to fit in with them, trying to get in with the good girls or whoever you trying to get in with, and say fuck Cece, and just leave her to the wolves to fend for herself, and that's foul. So Cece say, I don't need to have to say that. I don't care. We're here because you brought it up again. And Chris say, so it's my fault. Yeah, it is. Malaysia realized at this point that they just don't like each other. And she made Byron a pact that she would, have their back against other girls. But she can't do nothing if they don't like each other. So Tammy meets with Pastor Gray and his wife. She tells him about Evelyn making fun of her and impersonating her. And Pastor Gray said, that sounds like a level of insecure admiration. Child, I need to use that in my real life. Tammy realized that Reggie said the same thing to her about Evelyn. In her confessional, she says, I believe there are some things I am blessed to have that she wished she did. It's hard to want somebody to wife you, and in all these years, that still hasn't happened. But then you see somebody else who you really don't like have all of that. Ooh, now that was a good punch to the damn chest. But I have to give credit where credit is due. Evelyn was married to Chad for a few weeks. At least she got a few weeks of marriage in the books. You know what I'm saying? There's just a level of dislike on both of their levels. They're on both levels for both ladies. The distaste and dislike for each other is at an all-time high. They both are envious of traits or things within each other that they wish that the other one had. I will say that much. Pastor Gray gives Tammy an assignment to find something positive about the ladies. Tammy like, really, nigga? Okay, Pastor. All right. Jesus be offense. Malaysia meets with Cece for lunch. Cece looked really pretty in this scene. Cece says that she's still a little bit pissed off and apologizes for her part in the fight at Malaysia's little wig party. Cece wants to know where her friend Kristen is in all this and why she hasn't had her back. And Malaysia says, you throwing her under the bus to get out of it yourself. And I'm like, am I missing something here? Why is everybody mad at Cece like Cece is the problem? I'm like, are we the viewers not seeing something that the rest of the castmates are privy to, that they're editing out? Because I don't understand how Cece is the villain and everyone else is the victim. I don't understand this at all, because I'm so team Cece. Malaysia says, you're breaking up your friendship with Kristen because you're not dealing with your issues with the other girls. And I'm like, no, Kristen is the one breaking up their friendship by giving her whole ass to kiss and acting like she don't barely know her, acting like she's gum on the bottom of her shoe to be buddy with Evelyn and Jennifer. But once again, maybe I'm missing something. So Cece say we didn't have these issues till these girls came along, and I believe Cece. Malaysia say, you and Kristen need to fix it. Malaysia wants Cece to hook her up with some little old Rick Fox looking nigga that was at her party. I'm like, oh, so you can't have her back, and you basically telling her she wrong, but you want her to hook you up with some dick. Girl, bye, Malaysia. Tammy and Shani go shopping. Tammy tells her assignment, but she wants all the girls to do it. She asks her to invite Evelyn since they don't deal with each other. Shani says, would you be able to say something nice about Evelyn? And Tammy say, it was hard, but I came up with something. Shani say, Jen. Tammy's like, she a little fakey Jake. I can't really deal with her right now. And they show a montage of Jen running and telling the girls everything that Tammy has been saying and just being a S-starter, just doing too much. Tammy said, I want to go on record with saying this. I heard this thing, but I'm not going to say who told it to me. I want you to know that it's information I would never have said anywhere because it would hurt the people involved. Shani said, which includes me? And Tammy said, your name wasn't specifically said, but what was said might affect you. Tammy in her confessional says, I heard a rumor a year ago that affects her ex and her relationship with people in the group. I want her to know that the rumor is out there and encourage the person who said it to say it to Shani. And I took this as saying, okay, Jen want to run back and tell the group, I said this person said that. She want to be the mouthpiece of the group, the charade of the group. She want to get stuff started and they're always running and telling everybody what everybody else said. Okay, Jennifer Williams. Okay, Horseface. Okay, Clydesdale. Since you want to tell everything, let's tell what you told me. Huh? Say that. If you want to talk, say what came out your mouth, sis. Let's get it cracking. And I don't blame Tammy. I don't blame her at all. I saw on Twitter they eating Tammy up saying she's so wrong and her dislike for Evelyn is just so nasty and what she gonna say on next week episode is just so terrible. We gonna get all into that, but I don't see where the bitch was wrong. I don't. All gloves is off now, bitch, when it comes to Jennifer ass. Since you want to tell everything, let's get it cracking. So Malaysia shows up and Shani says to Malaysia, does Malaysia know? And Tammy like, yeah, she know. They go to the side to talk and Tammy informs her about, that she brought up to Shani the rumor about, her ex. And Malaysia like, no, you gonna tell her? She was like, I feel like the information's gonna come out, but not by me. Tammy tells her about the day retreat. Shani say, y'all not gonna tell me? And Tammy like, I feel like the person who said it should tell you. And I love the way Tammy set it up. Blindside that host. And she want to run around and tell everything, Jennifer. I'm about to get your ass. So Shani say, if we're friends, you would tell me. And Tammy say, we are. That's the reason why I haven't. Now, that I can't agree with. Now, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. If y'all really was homegirls, you would have told Miss Thing when you first found out said information, but you sat on it until it benefited you. Now that goes into the whole reality show realm, and I might need to pull this out of my pocket at a later date for show purposes. But in real life purposes, I don't feel like Shani and Shani and Tammy are friends like that. They are more co-workers. So I'm looking at it as a co-worker side of things. Tammy held that piece of information for show purposes, for paycheck purposes, for ratings purposes. In real life, her and Shani aren't friends like that. They're not. They're co-workers. You're my boss. That's what it is. And y'all got to take off the rose-colored glasses and stop looking at this reality show stuff like, oh my God, they're friends. They're not. None of these hoes is friends. This is a business. This is a job. But okay, we're going to keep it cracking. So Tammy tells Jackie that she might have been messy by telling Shani about the rumor. Jackie like, girl, not the rumor. So Jackie know, Malaysia know, Tammy know, Jennifer know. Evelyn tells Jennifer about the day retreat Tammy is throwing and that she isn't here for it. She ain't got nothing to say nice about Jackie and she don't trust Tammy. And you shouldn't. Jennifer goes to see a fertility specialist with Evelyn about freezing her ass because don't nobody want to nut up in her horse face ass. It's the day of the retreat. Tammy want to do the assignment and talk about the room at a later date. And I'm like, bye for Tammy, because you know you set this whole thing up to get it popping. You know you set this whole thing up to blast Jennifer and to stick it to Evelyn and to show Shani while you geeky and grinning up in these hoes' faces thinking that they your friend. These hoes out here fucking your nigga behind your back. Tammy, you set the whole thing up and it was genius, bitch. It was genius. It was great television. Give it to you, girl. The girls start arriving. Cece and Kristen don't speak to one another. Shani arrives and says that she gonna do this little exercise, but she gonna find out this room as well. Tammy starts the exercise off and says something nice about Malaysia first. Shani apologized to Malaysia about them starting off on the wrong foot. Happy to see them, getting their little situation together. Tammy then say, I want to say to Evelyn, I really wish we could have found a way to communicate better and be better people to each other. Evelyn say, although I don't have anything positive to say about you guys, I'm able to be in the room and be cordial. Fair enough. We're grown. We don't like each other. It is what it is. Jackie say, I have something nice to say about you. You're a great mom to Shanice, and I'm sorry for everything in my part again. Evelyn just sit there because once again, she don't feel like she was wrong for anything, and that's why I can't fuck with Evelyn, because she can never say that she was wrong. And Heffa, you started the whole beef between you and Jackie, and you owe Jackie an apology. But whatever. So Shani say, does anybody know this secret about me that I don't know? Spill it, Jackie. Jackie say, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I'm tired of turning up people's side. Y'all not gonna use me. The devil ain't gonna use me today. And she like, really, Jack? She's like, I'm serious. And she pulled her glass up to show her that, like, I'm crying. Like, this is serious. Like, I don't want to do this to you, Shani. So Shani say, the person that can tell me is her though. And Jackie say, yeah, I can say that. The person is her. And Evelyn say, well, you can eliminate me because I know it ain't got nothing to do with nothing I said. And Malaysia like, girl, really, bitch? It ain't got, really? And Evelyn's like, I'm in it? Yeah, girl, you in it. So Shani say, wait, Ev is a part of it? And Tammy say, there was a lot of things that were said because a lot of people didn't like Evelyn at the time. So Jen did some sharing. Okay, about some things. Jackie say, she said it. Jennifer say, I don't know what's going on. And Malaysia like, girl, just say what it is. Come on over here to the side. She pull her over to the side and she say, she talking about you saying Evelyn slept with Shani's ex. She like, oh shit, like, god damn it, I forgot I said this shit. Fuck, I'm gonna get myself out of this shit. Fuck. Why do I have to be a horse? Why do I have to have a horse's brain? God damn it, put me back in the stables. So she trying to figure out, like, how the fuck I'm gonna get my way out of this shit. So they return to the group and Jen say, Tammy and I had a conversation and she told me some information that only a select few of people were privy to. And Tammy said, I know you're trying to save your ass right now. At this time last year, you were very spiteful. You were very vindictive towards her, meaning Evelyn. So there were things that you were willing to do. And I 100% believe it. She wasn't fucking with her. They hadn't been fucking with each other for years. And so that bitch got to spilling the motherfucking tea because that's what Jennifer do. She talk too dang on much. So Jennifer say, so we both had something in common. We both were not effing with her. And Shani say, well, what does this have to do with me and my tracksuit and my braids? That's all I want to know. Tammy say, we're getting to that because I guess she feel like she needs to cover her ass with her friend, which that's what she felt like. Jennifer say, I'm not covering my ass. So Tammy and I had a conversation about ass sleeping with your ex. That's how Evelyn Nick did. Evelyn said, what? Evelyn say, sleeping with who? And then the name was Shaq, and she confirmed it tonight on Twitter. Evelyn confirmed that the rumor was that she slept with Shaq. She say, I swear on my kids, I swear on my daughter, I swear on my son, I would never do that to you, Shani. I would never do that to you. I would never. You told her that? And Jennifer say, no. She said, you said I told you that? And Jennifer said, no, you didn't tell me that. And Evelyn said, so where did this come from? And Tammy said, well, shit, don't look at me, shit. She told me. And Jen say, Tammy, And Evelyn say, Shawnee, call him right now. Call him right now. Jennifer say, y'all always had a vendetta and y'all trying to drag me in it. Bitch, bye. You put yourself in it. You know dang on well you said it. You said it and now you mad because she repeating it because you got your BFF back with your fake ass. And you don't want her to kick you out the group and slap you in the face again, heifer. So let's not forget, y'all, that last season Jennifer was supposed to come back and Evelyn blocked her ass from coming back. She didn't even want her back on the show. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me you ain't say that. You got reasons not to like her. She helped stop you getting a check last season, girl. Girl, she got you put off the show in the first place. She had you slapped in the face on national television when you just stood there like a damn infantile. She leaped across the table on you. You're not going to sit up here and act like you didn't tell that girl business after everything that she did to you. Girl, bye. So Tammy say, you the person that said it out of your mouth. And Jen say, Tammy is lying in her confessional and she's supposed to be booked and busy, but why you talking? No, she's talking because you ran your mouth too much and you was going around telling everybody what everybody got to say, but you ain't telling what the hell you said, sis. So Evelyn started crying and said, it never happened. Oh my son, it never happened. And Evelyn say to Tammy, you knew a year ago, so why you ain't say nothing then? And Tammy said, because I would never say that. As much as you think that I have a vendetta against you, and you do, sis, you do. But I do feel like it's a little small part of Tammy that actually wants to be friends with Evelyn. And this was her way of showing her, while you sitting up here acting like saying you don't like me and you hate me and I'm this and that, the bitch that's sitting right next to you don't mean you no good neither. She the one talking behind your back, spreading all your business. And I feel like that she was trying to show Shawnee in the same sense. While you sitting up here running with the cute girls, the bitches that you think is fine, is cute, and that you think got your back or whatever, and you never really fucked with me on that level. These same hoes talk behind your back, and one of them potentially might have fucked your ex-husband. So you need to look at the circle that you have around you. So then, when she said, as much as you think I have a vendetta against you, Evelyn said, you do. And she does. Tammy said, I didn't bring it up. That's your friend. That's why I didn't bring it up a year ago. Yeah, you didn't bring it up a year ago because you waited till her to get back on the show. Shawnee just sitting there because Shawnee don't even know what to do. She was boiling hot on the inside of that tracksuit, honey. Evelyn said, it never happened. It never happened. Shawnee said, you know what, Evelyn? Because she don't even know what to believe because she know Evelyn is a hoe and she know how Evelyn get down. That's how you know you can't even trust a hoe. And that's how you know a hoe is shiesty when you can't even just go off their word and just look at them and say, you know what, I believe her. She ain't lying. With Evelyn, that loose puss, you can't believe shit that come out her mouth. Evelyn say, you know, I ain't even mad at Jen. No, somewhere in there, she was like, I don't even care about what she said, talking about Jennifer. And you know why she didn't care about what Jennifer said? Because she know that she probably, if it's not true, she know that Jennifer got other things on her. Because ain't no way in hell my so-called friend gonna sit up here and tell people that I slept with one of my other homegirls' husbands and I'm not gonna feel no type of way. I'm not gonna cuss her ass the fuck out. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, well, forget what you talking about her. That's not important. That's not important. That don't even make sense. Something in the water ain't clean. Either she did fuck Shaq and she trying to cover her ass, or she know Jen got some other information on her and she don't want to go off on Jen and alienate Jen, because then she'll be by herself. She won't have anybody on her side because none of the other girls fuck with her because she alienated everybody. And she don't want to push Jen away, so then Jen will have the opportunity to tell more of her tea, to spill more shit about her. Because she has put herself on an island by herself with just her and Jennifer. And Jennifer is her only true ally at this point. That ain't cool. Ain't no way in hell Monique gonna sit up here and spread a rumor that I fuck one of my friends' niggas and I'm not gonna cuss her ass the fuck off. The shit ain't true. Y'all gotta start paying attention. Was Tammy wrong for not telling Shawnee this shit sooner? Yeah, if you want to look at it like they were straight up friends. But for some show shit, nah, she wasn't wrong, because it's what they get paid to do. They get paid to turn up. Was Jennifer wrong? No, because at the time they weren't friends. They hadn't been fucking with each other for 4-5 years. She spilled the tea. Now she need to stand behind what the fuck she said. Next week episode, when Tammy brings up to Evelyn that she lied on Chad and that they had been fighting, I believe every fucking word of it, and I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Just like the shit came out about Chris Brown and Rihanna was over there banging and fighting on each other, and that wasn't the first time they was laying hands on each other. It was the same thing with Evelyn and Chad. You want to go sit up there and make me believe that them niggas went over there fighting each other. Was it wrong? Yes, 100%. But bitch, you was over there fighting that nigga too. You was over there hitting on that nigga, and that day the shit went too far. So, bye for people. This episode was lit. What y'all think? Let's talk down below, child. Yeah. I don't really give a damn about what the hell Tammy did. It made for great television. That's my thoughts on the shit. All you hoes is a mess. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell button. I don't think Tammy was wrong. I don't. And I would think Tammy was wrong on certain instances. We already discussed it, but I'm team Tammy on this shit. Get them hoes. I don't give a fuck. This is what we get paid to do. Turn up. Let's turn up. Bye, y'all.